Hello, 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 friends. Thank you for tuning in. We are here at the Young Women's Honors, the very first event of its kind. We are so excited to be here on the red carpet with Marie Claire. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We cannot wait to get this party started. We have cameras all over the place. You'll see everybody arriving. You'll see people walking down the carpet, talking to us, and we have lots of fashion cams down there too. So stay tuned. We're just waiting for things to get heated up. Hello, viewers. I am standing here with some amazing young women in general. Thank you all for being here. This is so great. How you're performing tonight, correct?
Yes, we are.
Okay, so what does that entail?
Fabulous double dutch moves. Trust me, you can't wait to see it. Amazing double dutch.
How long have you been double dutching?
I've been jumping for almost 4 years now. Yeah.
What do you say when you see young girls who want a great role model and they look at you all and they see you all as their role model?
I say you could do anything you put your mind to, and you just need to try it as hard as you can and practice, and you'll be perfect.
And what would you tell your teenage self today? What would be your advice to her?
That she should keep trying and working to the best of her ability to do what she know how to do.
This is going to go for both of you. Who do you both look up to? Who were your role models growing up?
I think them right here, my coaches, both of them. Yeah, the coaches.
I would have to say Michelle Obama, but she's all into the sports and the healthy eating, healthy fitness. So my partner and I really do this to keep the girls fit and empower them to be the best that they can be.
Thank you, and it's all about giving young ladies a chance to do whatever they want.
Absolutely.
And we're really excited about that. And how about all the girls out there that want to aspire to do this? What would you say? What would you say to them?
I would say if you fall down twice, you could get back up 3 times. So keep pushing and just go as hard as you can. Nothing is impossible.
Hi, ladies. I love that. I can't wait to see you tonight.
Thank you.
We're very excited, and that means they're going to be live tonight. But you're going to be able to watch them on the CW on December 19th at 9 p.m. all across the country. Ladies, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Have fun, of course. Just some of these things that are happening tonight. Another thing that we have going on is this amazing code area made with code where when people are stopping in, they're actually getting to put their own logo up to make their own logo. They're going to be printed out on these reusable water bottles, which is very important to me because that means cutting down on plastic bottles. So you're going to get that later tonight. Also, Moet Chandon, thank you so much for sponsoring this. Everybody of age is going to get a bottle to enjoy the evening, and we're just really excited. So again, don't forget to tune into the show that is going to be on CW on the 19th at 9. Vanessa Morano, come on over. You have got to see this amazing outfit she's wearing. Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Thank you for being here.
I'm
And
happy to be here.
What would you say to your teenage self? What's the advice that you would give her?
To my teenage self, is I would say, just keep trying. Always keep trying. The true failure is giving up. Really, it sounds cliche, but it's absolutely true. And I think in this day and age, it's important that all young women know that you just keep going no matter what.
I completely agree, and I think it's so important now for young women to see that there's real role models for them to look up to. Who were your role models?
My role models, I mean, this sounds like my mom, obviously. Like, I think, a girl's role model is ultimately her mom. And I would say my grandmother, too. Those were so important people in my life. Like, from a celebrity standpoint, I'd say Helen Mirren also is a goddess.
Oh my God.
That's pretty much it. So mom, grandma, Helen Mirren.
Okay, what is the advice you would give your teenage self? When you look back, we all had those awkward years as a teen. Again, what would you say besides just don't give up? But what else is there, especially people that want to pursue what you're doing, especially for people that want to be actors?
Exactly. I would say to my teenage self at my awkward stage, Vanessa, remember, being a child actor means that people will be able to find those photos on the internet for the rest of your life.
Very good advice.
Exactly. But at the same time, to everybody, we all have that awkward stage. There's not one person who hasn't had that weird photo or that uncomfortable in your skin. And I think you truly become yourself once you go through that stage because you find things that you love about yourself despite feeling slightly uncomfortable.
And what do you think is most important for the messages for young girls to get these days?
I think that you are intelligent, and your intelligence is worth so much more than your outward appearance.
I love that.
I think,
Amazing.
and also, by the way, you can look cute and still be smart. There's nothing wrong with it, but just know that being smart and being a good person is more important.
It's more important.
Yeah.
I could not have said that better myself, sweetheart. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Have fun tonight. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. All right, up next, I have Amanda. Hi, Amanda. please come over. It is so nice to meet you. This is one of the amazing, amazing honorees of this evening. What you have been doing for women across the country and across the world is amazing. This was obviously based on something that happened to you and what still shocks you about victims' rights?
There is so much work to do. You know, we have passed this on the federal level unanimously, by the way. That literally never happened.
2.8%, right?
No, 0.016%.
Oh, to be passed fully.
I know. Only 21 bills in modern U.S. history have done that. We're the 21st. But look, if it passed unanimously this year, that means that anything can happen. And we need to actually codify these state rights in state houses across the U.S. And so we're trying to do that. Every house, every state house passing it.
What do you want to say to the young activists out there, specifically women? We all get knocked down. What do you say to get them to stand up again?
Never, never, never give up. I mean, it is just so worth it to speak about what you truly believe in and to keep on fighting. I mean, we need to fight and continue it, and it is more important now than ever.
Yes.
And the good news is that we can actually make a difference. Like, no matter how big or small the action, like tweeting, calling your member of Congress, that actually makes a huge difference.
And who do you look up to? Who is your role model?
Rosa Parks. I mean, she went through so much. I mean, there are just so many amazing women out there, and I want everybody to know, no matter how young or old you are, you can absolutely make a difference.
Amanda, thank you so much. Thank you for your fight. You're great. Thank you so much. And thank you for your being honored tonight. Thank you for being here. Thanks, Amanda. Ramona! Hi, how are you? I'm Ashlyn.
Hi, Ashley.
I feel like I should just call you,
Ramona.
No, I don't want to call you I want to call you Superwoman.
Sure. Thanks.
When you come to events like this that are all about honoring young women, why is that important in our society today?
I think it's important because it inspires other young women around, and it gives them a voice, and it gives us a voice. Yeah.
Who did you? No, that's perfect. Who were your role models? Who do you look up to?
In terms of like women role models, I love the Shakespearean character Joan of Arc. I think Shakespeare writes some pretty cool women characters.
And she was super powerful, let's be honest.
She is very cool, yeah. Mulan's a great example. I love like fictional women heroes as well as real women heroes.
Well, and what would you tell your teenage self? What advice would you give her today?
That's a good question. Just go for it. Don't be afraid. Like, it's okay to be afraid, but go for it anyway.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think that was actually a theme of the night. It was instead of can I, it's I will. I like that.
That's great.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming, and have a great time tonight.
Thanks. You too.
Thanks. Liz, hi. Come on over. Ashlyn, come on over.
See you, Ashley.
I mean,
Thank you for being here.
we need to get a fashion shot, of course, of your
Here
dress.
we are.
I mean, do you feel like you have to always wear something super fashionable?
Well, I enjoy it. I love fashion, and I'm so proud this evening to wear a Tadashi Shoji dress from Lord & Taylor.
Of course.
And no, I'm excited about it.
Now, you guys are a big sponsor tonight. Lord & Taylor was a big sponsor of this event. Why is it so important to support young, I'm even going to call them heroes, but young women?
I think that's great. I love heroes for these young ladies. I think it's so important to empower the next generation and give them the honor they deserve, and really help everybody understand how important, how unique these young ladies are. And really, women's empowerment is just such an important thing for both our company and me personally.
Where do you see fashion playing a role in women's empowerment?
Well, I honestly believe that when people look good, they feel good.
I agree.
So I think that is certainly a very important component to really integrating fashion. And I think one of the nice things about the young lady that we're giving an honor to this evening is she's infusing technology into fashion. So she's creating a whole new world for the future.
What would you say to the young women and young men out there who want to have a job like yours, who want to work in the fashion industry and run an amazing company like Lord & Taylor? What advice do you give them?
I believe follow your dream and make it happen, and don't believe there are any barriers. And really, you can make it happen. And I think that that power that is within each of us, if we take it and hold it, and really can, you don't know how high you can go.
How'd you get your start?
My start, I love fashion right from childhood, and as soon as I was old enough to get a job, I started selling shoes, and that was the beginning of a career in retail.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for coming tonight. Thank you for your support of these amazing women and continuing your support as a company. As I know, you guys from back in the day used to have the Rose Award that you would give out.
The Rose Award is really all about empowerment and innovation and doing unique things.
I love that. Well, thank you so much. And it's a pleasure meeting you.
Lovely
and have
meeting
fun
you.
tonight.
Thank you. You too.
Bye. All right. Okay, so we are really excited. That is just a few things that you guys are going to see December 19th on the CW at 9 p.m. Everything's getting heated up. The red carpet's getting really feisty, and I feel like that's what happens when you have so many empowering and inspirational and amazing people here in one room that want to share their story, not just about celebrity, but about actually getting people involved and making a deeper connection. And sorry I keep doing this, guys. My IFB is a little wiggly, so I figure you guys at home probably don't notice. Hi, I'm Ashlyn. Come on over, Elise. How are you? Is that okay? Okay, I'm going to grab you. Okay,
make sure I don't want to F up anything.
We don't want you to run away. That's pretty
never.
much what
I would
happens.
never want to.
You look fabulous, number one. I feel like this is one of those nights.
You. Oh my God, look at that.
It's one of those nights where we can actually dress for the girls.
Oh, I love it.
Right?
I love it. I feel like every day should be one of those days. Isn't that every day?
I know, it totally is. It's so important for women to have powerful role model these days, especially young girls. When you look back at yourself, when you were just starting out, what do you think was the biggest hurdle you've overcome?
Oh, wow, there's so many. I feel like the biggest hurdle I've overcome was actually myself, though, to be honest, because in my last year of university, I went through this period of not loving myself and being so critical of myself. And so I always say the biggest obstacle is often our mind and all the reasons we make up as to why we can't do something. And so really overcoming all the reasons I made up in my head and learning how to love myself, that was the greatest accomplishment, I think.
Who was your role model? Who was your female role model?
I have so many. I think, a common answer is obviously my mom, and that still holds true to me. My mom she's a superwoman. She's so strong and incredible. Other than that, I mean, growing up, there was a lot of Bollywood actresses, actually. When I was young, I used to be really into Bollywood culture, and I'm so happy to see Priyanka Chopra breaking into Western film as well. So she was definitely one of my role models growing up.
And what do you think is your biggest accomplishment so far?
My biggest, oh my God. Well, you should see me eat a Chipotle burrito bowl. I'm just saying, I get mean on that. But I think for me, I recently started a campaign called Girl Love, and it is about empowering girls and more so highlighting that girls should support other girls, and it's very important to do.
Yes.
And that doesn't make anyone lesser. There's enough success to go around for everyone, and we need to get rid of girl-on-girl hate. It's over. It's time for it to be done.
I agree.
Yeah.
And I think that that's something that little boys can look to also,
I think for
because
everyone. Yeah.
they need to be for us also. Well, sweetie, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Have fun. I love hugging. I love hugging. Bye. Liz Barrett, we are waiting for Liz Barrett to come over, and it's just so fun to have everybody. Hi, 1 second. It's so fun to have everybody here and just have everybody supporting, and I just, it's so true. Women should be supporting women, and I love the message of girl love and all the message that we're having tonight. So I am, hang tight, guys. Hi, how are you? Hey Liz, how are you? I'm Ashlyn. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for helping to sponsor this great event. Why is it so important that we get up there and we support these young, amazing women?
Well, first of all, these women are doing such amazing things, and I'm just not sure that the world knows about it. And if we want to inspire young women to follow in their footsteps, we need to do things like this event tonight. And I think about young women who are thinking about what they want to do, and this event may tip them over the edge, right? They've got a great idea, they have a challenge they want to face.
It's true.
And they, they may not have the confidence to do it, but seeing other people and other young women like them doing it may just give them what they need to do it.
It's true, and to think that we're seeing, people from the medical field here. We're seeing artists, we're seeing athletes. I mean, we're seeing a whole gamut, and it's so refreshing to think that these little girls you can be anything.
That's
you really
exactly
can be anything,
You
right?
can be anything. That's correct.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
I really
We're so
appreciate
glad
it.
to be
Thank
here.
you.
We're very honored to actually be part of this. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, this is so great. I just feel like I'm at a big, fun slumber party with all the fun ladies. And again, you guys, don't forget, the Young Women's Honors is going to be on the CW December 19th at 9 p.m. Hi, how are you? I'm Ashlyn Cousteau. Nice to meet you. Jane, you and your company have done so much for women over the years. Why do you think that this event is so special?
Well, I learned about it from Gina Rodriguez, and she, was so inspiring when she talked about how she wanted to make sure that we celebrate young women and all of everything they're achieving. And I completely agree. It's wonderful. All of these young women, each one is more inspiring than the next, and we wanted to be here to support them.
What do you tell the little girls out there that would love to have your job?
Oh, wow. So this is my dream job as well, but I'd say, it's just, follow your dreams and work hard and, and learn a lot and listen. That's really the best way.
And I always remind people that you'll make mistakes and it's okay,
oh my gosh,
right?
Absolutely. Every day I still make mistakes. You got to think how, but that's the best way to learn.
Exactly. Now, they're telling me that they love your dress so much. Is it okay
thank
if we
you.
give a little fashion
Sure,
cam of your
sure.
dress?
Thank you, yes.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for being here and thank you for
you
being
so
a part of
much.
this great
Yeah,
event.
thank
We
you.
really appreciate it. All right, Hey Candy, how are you? Nice to meet you. Check out this pink should you say mermaid?
I say mermaid.
It's like a mermaid hair.
Yeah, I like mermaid.
I love mermaids.
Yeah.
Mermaids are powerful women too, right?
Yeah, they're unique. There's not many of them, so you have to make a mark and be pretty confident. Right?
Now, why is tonight so important? When you think about yourself as a little girl and trying to figure out what you wanted to do with your life, why is tonight so important?
I think this is so amazing because I really feel like nights like this to honor girls, because it's a rough path when you're a girl, and especially when you want to go after your dreams and pursue things, and a lot of doors are shut in your face, and maybe you even feel like certain areas of things you want to do aren't even possible. Yes. So I feel like just celebrating girls, and what I feel like this is so important. I feel like why didn't this happen sooner is what I feel like, but I'm so excited that it is, and I'm honored to get to be a part of it tonight.
Well, and this is the perfect time for this to be happening also. I think when these little girls, everybody needs to see that we can do it. We can do it.
Right.
We can do anything.
And it's more than just looking up to, like, maybe if your role models are supermodels or all of these things. This is really, you can see, sometimes it just takes knowing that somebody's done it,
Yes.
and you know that it's possible, and maybe you can even go even farther than that. So I feel like this is something important for little girls, big girls, old girls, all the girls in the world.
That's right,
You're
101-year-old
girl.
Yeah. Candy, thank you so much, and thank you for being here and chatting with us. I really appreciate it.
Have a great
fun
night.
there,
Thank
okay?
you. Bye.
Oh, yes. So we're bringing up somebody very important right now, and she is the editor-in-chief of Marie Claire. I'm a little nervous to talk to Anne. Hi, Anne. How are you? I am Ashlyn Cousteau.
So nice to see you.
Thank you, and thank you for everything that you and your magazine does for women and for young ladies. It really, you always do have that very specific voice
Well,
of a
thank
generation.
you so much. It's really, the brand Marie Claire has been so supportive of women for really 100 years, over 100 years from France. But I inherited this great DNA of the brand, and it's something I really believe in and resonates with me. And we're so excited to be able to do this here tonight, because now that more than ever, it seems really important.
Yes. What would you say to the young women out there that want to do what you do for a living? What's the advice you would give them?
Gosh, work hard, but also keep your head up for opportunities, make yourself heard, and go for it.
And who did you look up to in the business?
I had a series of great role models. Honestly, my wonderful mom, who passed away this year, was not a career woman. She was at home. So I loved her dearly, but I had to look to the professional world to see just women like that many years ahead of me in their career, how they were doing it all, how they were balancing, or not balancing, but enjoying and living their very busy lives.
Thank you so much, and thank you for doing this for all the little girls and the big girls out there who appreciate what your magazine stands for.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really,
I really
thrilled to be
appreciate it.
here
Have fun
tonight.
tonight, okay?
Thanks a lot.
All right. Okay, that was really cool. I love Marie Claire, so that just made me happen. Sabrina, hi. How are you? Ashlyn, nice to meet you. I am incredibly thrilled to meet you because I think it's so important to show young women that scientists and mathematicians and anybody in STEM education doesn't have to be an older white guy.
Oh, no. I work with some really wonderful people at Harvard. I mean, like my undergrad at MIT was great. Harvard, I just have so many people that have made it such a wonderful experience to be a grad student at Harvard. And I'm learning a lot, and it's just great. And yeah.
Well, I'm really excited for you to get honored tonight. And when did you know? When was that time the light bulb went off in your head when you realized this is what you wanted to do with your life?
It's just sometimes there are things that you love to do and figure things out, and it's great when you can spend time just learning. Like the Hertz Foundation is paying for me for the next 4 years to just think, and you get to think about things that are exciting to you when you come up with something, or even when you're just learning, and that's kind of, it's just the feeling to be doing something you love. Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. It's an honor to meet you. Keep up the great work. I have many, many years of great work to come from you, so I'm very excited. Nice to meet you and have fun tonight. Hi, how are you? I'm Ashlyn.
I'm Kristen.
Kristen, how
Yes,
are you? Come on over.
Good, yes.
So why is tonight so important to come out here and show your support for these amazing young women?
Well, it's a bunch of young women doing amazing things, and why not support some people that are inspiring other people to do better things for themselves?
Kristen, who was your role model growing up?
My role model growing up, honestly, was my mom.
Oh,
I know.
Everybody's getting good mom points tonight.
Are they? Okay, yeah, no, yeah, for sure it was my mom. It had to have been her.
And what do you think is one of the biggest obstacles you've overcome in your career that you are so proud of?
I think one of the biggest obstacles is just accepting who you are and what you are, you know? When you're in front of the camera, people can be kind of crazy, especially online. And so just accepting yourself for who you are, that's like the biggest obstacle that I've overcome.
And that is so important for young women and young men to remember these days, that just be yourself.
Yeah, be yourself, love yourself.
Because there's only one you, right?
Right. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Have fun in there. Thanks for talking to us. I really appreciate it. All right, bye. Ah, this is getting great. I'm getting so excited that I'm walking closer and closer, and my poor cameramen are like, "Don't do that." I'm really having a great night, and it's so nice to hear with all these amazing women and men. So not just ladies tonight. It's all about the men too, the men that support these great ladies. But really, it truly is just making sure that you know that these little girls, that you know that you can be anything that you want to be. Anything you want to be. Be a scientist, you could be an engineer, you can be a physicist if you want to, and it's great. Hi, how are you?
Hi,
I'm Ashlyn.
I'm Tanya.
How are you?
How are you?
I'm going to put you right there on that mark if you don't mind. And we are live to
Yes.
their website for the Young Women Honors.
Yeah, this is cool.
How are you feeling tonight?
I feel good. I ate a lot of cheese back there. So I was like number one to like end up in that reception room, and I didn't know what the protocol was. So I had like 6 or 7 different cheeses from various parts of the world. But I feel great. You know, I feel good.
Why did you want to come tonight? I mean, I know as a little girl we all had those awkward moments and we didn't know what we wanted to do.
Dude,
what's so
I
important?
still feel that way, and I'm like almost 30. So it's like, I mean, does one ever get over any of that? I feel like no. You know what? Considering everything that's going on with the election and everything that just happened, I feel more empowered to be a woman than ever, really, truly. And a huge fan of like what Gina Rodriguez is doing, and I get it. This makes me want to go out and punch someone in a pantsuit or something. I want to be a part of anything that empowers women, especially young women. So I went through a lot of bullying and crap as a kid, and forget that. That's bullshit. It shouldn't be that way. This is the year, this is like the century of the woman. I believe that fully, right?
I agree.
And I never used to feel that way until like right now, but especially now,
Yep.
I get it now.
They
you
say
know?
the future is female.
Listen, girlfriend, yes.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Fuck yeah. Absolutely.
I love it, sweetie. Thank you so much. It was so
Oh,
nice
nice to
meeting
meet
you.
you.
Have fun in there, okay? All right. Oh, next up I have Nuche. Hi, how are you? It's such a pleasure to meet you. I am so excited about this. I've done a lot of things in my life. I'm a scuba diver. I've been to Nepal. I'm going to Antarctica, but I have never been into space. So this is a pleasure and an honor to meet you. What do you think was the hardest barrier that you've had to overcome as a woman?
I think the most important thing was for me to overcome the fear or limitation that I put on myself, to believe that I can do it and that I can go after it, and as long as I'm taking one step toward it, I will find a way to get there.
What do you want to say to all the little girls out there that would love to be an astronaut? What's your advice for them?
I think they need to look at the night sky every night and imagine themselves, floating among the stars. So that will help them envision themselves and find a way. And then study hard, math and science, any field of STEM. I love to see more women engineers, more women computer scientists, and more women astronauts.
Well, it is an honor to meet you.
Very nice to meet
You're going to
you.
have fun giving an honor to another amazing woman tonight.
Absolutely. I'm so excited to be here.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Have fun in there, okay? All right. All right, I'm about to feel really not fit, just so you know. We have one of the most amazing gymnasts of all times, one of the amazing five. Come on over here, babe. I'm Ashlyn. It's so nice to meet you. Can I give you a hug? Is that weird if I just hug you? Oh, I'm so excited. Congratulations on everything. I know there's so much hard work, there's so much determination, there's so much that goes into what you have accomplished. What do you think the biggest hurdle was that you had to overcome?
Staying positive all the time, because you just want to break, you just want to go to sleep, but you have a job to do. But other than that, everything was so much fun.
And what do you say, all the little girls, I mean, has it just floored you to see the thousands of women that look up to you, that want to be in your shoes, and that you inspired?
Yes. I mean, it is pretty crazy, but it's also an honor, and I hope I can continue to be their role models.
What would you tell the little girls out there that want to be an amazing athlete in the top of the world? What advice do you give them?
Dream big, write down your goals, and make sure you're doing it with 100% your heart.
I love that. It was so nice meeting you, and a pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much. Have fun tonight, and congratulations on your honor.
Thank you.
All right, now we have another Olympic athlete coming over. Hi, Tatiana. How are you? She is. Yeah, you got it. I got something in my mouth because I was so excited. Hi, Tatiana. How are you? Ashlyn, it's so nice to meet you. Congratulations. But I feel like I don't need to congratulate you because you don't even just win, you crush pretty much everything that you set your mind to. Where does that determination come from?
I love what I do, and it takes hard work and dedication. It's something that didn't happen overnight, but I really love sports, and I enjoy sports, and I have fun, and so every day I want to practice because I want to get better and better and better.
You have so many obstacles that you've overcome. What do you think was your biggest one?
Oh, biggest
it's
a tough one. I think my biggest obstacle was in high school, just coming off an Athens Games in 2004 and fighting for the right for people with physical disabilities to be allowed to participate in high school sports. And as coming out of middle school and into high school, it was a really hard battle for the 4 years, but it was something that needed to be done so the generations behind me can participate in high school sports.
It's so amazing to think that not only are you this amazing athlete and a role model, but you actually were able to make changes in policy and all across the country, not just in your school, not just in your state, but all the states did it. What do you say to the young ladies that are watching today and that admire you? What's the best advice you could give them to follow their dreams?
You know, I think that it definitely takes hard work and that dedication, but if you have that drive and that will within and surround yourself with positive, great people and really learn from your failures, then I think you can achieve anything that you want to achieve.
So much. I am such honored to meet you. And have fun tonight. I will. And enjoy your award. Hi, how are you? Hi, Fresh Day, how are you? Oh, hi, how are you? How are you, Vanessa? So nice to meet you. I'm great. Thank you for everything that you have done for people across the world in bringing them medical supplies, even having doctors that know what they're doing. Can you explain your nonprofit a little bit more?
Sure. So SEED Global Health goal is to basically stop the fact that there's two different standards of healthcare in the world. Yeah. And we do this by training local healthcare providers, doctors, nurses, midwives, in order to ensure that there's a pipeline of healthcare providers that can provide excellent care for the population that deserves it. 1 woman dies every hour from a complication of pregnancy or childbirth in Tanzania. There is only 1 doctor for every 100,000 people. Our goal is to stop that in a way that is sustainable so that these populations can take care of themselves in the future.
When you think of all the little girls that are inspired by you and the work that you do as a woman, what's the best advice you could give them to keep fighting for their goals?
I think the best advice I can give is to remember you have a voice. Even if it feels small at times, it's still a voice. Use it. Use it if it's just a private conversation with a friend. Use it if it's yelling through a megaphone. But you have one, and it's really important, especially right now at this moment in time.
I could not have said that better myself. Vanessa, thank you so much. Thank you for all the work that you do. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Hi, how are you? I'm Ashlyn. It's so nice to meet you, Fresh Day. Now, I want to say it correctly. Fresh Day.
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay, good. Congratulations on your honor this evening. What do you want to say to all the little girls out there who like coding, but they don't really know what to do about it? That they're interested in it, but they don't know the right steps.
Yes. Well, I think I definitely tell them don't be afraid, just give it a try. It's just like an awesome tool that you feel so empowered and creative and you can do whatever you want. So the creativity and empowerment gives you a good feeling. And what I can tell them about my story as a refugee being born is that don't be afraid of challenges and don't wait for opportunities, just create them and have faith for your goal that you have.
What do you think has been your biggest accomplishment so far? And that's hard because I read your bio and you have lots of accomplishments.
Thank you. So I think I'm definitely proud that I could open the first coding school for girls in Afghanistan, and I gave them the opportunity and the situation that now 50 female students are learning how to code.
And again, who would you say your role model was? Because there aren't a lot of female coders in general. Who was your role model as a little girl?
So I think, again, going back as being born as a refugee, I think my mom definitely was one of my greatest role models because she could handle how to bring income to the family, and then she could buy school supply for us that we could pursue education. So that's actually a great lesson for me to learn, that you can do the most out of the least.
Thank you. Congratulations tonight, and thank you for everything that you've been doing for women across the world.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, next up we have one of my favorite. Oh,
Talk to Maya.
hi! How are you, Mylon? I'm so
Hi.
excited. I'm so
Nice
excited.
to meet you.
Thank you for being here.
My pleasure.
Why is it so important for you as a woman to be here tonight representing these awesome young ladies?
There's so many reasons why it's an honor to be here. I'm a person who's a scientist. I'm trained as a scientist, and celebrating women for intellectual and sort of philanthropic reasons is very, very important. And I think it's also important that we're doing it like this, because a lot of times you think of that as kind of an academic thing, or in a boardroom or something, but it's fun and it should be fun, and it can be fun to get dressed up and also celebrate things that are not so flashy but are incredibly important.
Out of all the young ladies out there that are really interested in STEM education, science, technology, engineering, and math, What advice can you give them? Because I think it's really important coming from you, to keep following their dreams and to not get just, when they look around a room and they don't see people that look like them.
Yeah, I mean, I spent 12 years getting my undergraduate and my graduate degree, and I was usually in the minority as a female. My advice would be, or my experience is that it's not easy, and it doesn't always get easier, but there are always women around you to inspire you, and men as well. I learned from many female professors and female professionals, and I would ask them, how do you do your life? And I think that's important. If you see someone who's got something you want, say, how did you get there? Did you get married? Did you have kids? Like, what was your schedule like? Is your life creative and interesting? If it's not, find someone whose life is creative and interesting if that's what you want. So yeah, it's hard, but there are always people around to help.
Ladies, keep up the hard work, right?
It is hard work, but yes, keep it up.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
for
for
being
tonight.
here.
Thank
I
you.
really appreciate it. Have fun. Hey, Jessica, how are you? What's going on? Come on over.
Nice to meet you.
Jessica Matthews, very excited, very excited. What does tonight mean to you?
I think that now more than ever, we really need to have a place where young women feel like they have all of the opportunities available to them. Right now, it can be, as a woman of color, recently it's felt like maybe I don't belong here. But I think that's actually the exact opposite of what, of what's true. I think, to be honest, that our perspective of the world and what we've had to overcome as young women and as women in general, that's what's going to lead to the development of the technologies and the ideas and the concepts of the future. So I'm excited to be around some amazing young women, get inspired, and start talking about what we can actually build and do together.
And for all those young entrepreneurs out there, the best advice you can give?
The best advice, sometimes thinking big is all about starting small. So in my mind, it can get really easy to get overwhelmed by thinking about, how can I have this big, amazing life? But sometimes you just have to worry about winning the hour, You win the hour, and then all of a sudden, if you win enough hours in a day, you've won the day. You win enough days in the week, you've won the week. And all of a sudden, weeks become months, and months become years, and to me, that's what leads to a successful life. And so sometimes just remembering to take things step by step, I think is the best thing you can do.
I can't wait for the kinetic energy high heels. I'll be the first one. I'll be the first one in line for that.
You've been in the lab.
Thanks, babe. I appreciate it. Hi, how are you? Come on over. I'm Ashlyn. Hi, Tatiana. So nice to meet you. What does this evening mean to you, especially being a female and having those role models when you were younger? Who did you look up to?
I mean, when I was younger, I felt like I was exposed to a lot of cartoons, and that was kind of who I was looking up to. But as I've grown, there's a lot of amazing women who I look up to, especially in the industry that I'm in. A woman named Helen Shaver, who's one of my favorite directors to work with, and just a really inspiring person to talk to and discuss things with. And I think what's so amazing about tonight is that it's not about my industry, it's about amazing women who are changing the world all over the place and in every kind of facet. And I feel like right now we're at a point where it's really important for us to be speaking out and to be vocal and to be loud and to be heard and to be seen in a big way and see how women change the world and see how they empower the world, because I think we're at a dangerous place right now. So
I agree, and I think we also all need to stick together.
Absolutely.
Women need to, we need to make sure that it's all love, all supportive.
Because there's a lot of pitting women against each other. People do it all the time, and I think we fall into those patterns sometimes because that's the society we live in. And the more I've included women in my life and the more I've embraced the women around me, the happier I am.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for being here tonight.
Thank you.
I know all the women appreciate having you here
I'm
too.
so happy to be here. Thank you.
Hi, how are you, Ashlyn? Come on over. Oh, here, I'm gonna put you on your mark. I keep going that way because I'm just getting too excited. Tonight, all about empowerment, all about these amazing young ladies. Who was your role model growing up?
My mother, hands down. It sounds cliche, but seriously, so true. She's done so much for me and my sister, and I just can't look up to her anymore.
What would you say is the biggest obstacle you've ever had to overcome?
I think one thing that a lot of women have to deal with is accepting who you are in yourself and your skin and just being confident no matter what. And it's something that's been a journey, but luckily there's so many amazing women even here that I look up to who have helped me through that, so it's awesome.
And advice you'd give your teenage self?
don't care about what other people think. Honestly, like, just don't care. It doesn't matter, right? Your opinion is the only one that matters. So seriously, that's what I would say.
I agree. On that, boom. That was like a drop the mic moment. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hi, how are you, Lisa? Come on over. Look at this fabulous dress.
Thank you. I love your dress.
Oh, thank you. This is why I like when ladies get together, because we're like, let's talk fashion. But more importantly, let's talk about these amazing people that are being honored tonight. Why is it so important to be here to really lift up young women?
Well, I think now I'm on a show right now, currently Project MC Squared, and our message behind the show is to encourage kids, especially young girls, to really explore the STEM fields and to explore what they want to do and keep chasing their dreams and stuff.
Yes, my little niece Cannon, we watched the whole first season together, just so you know, and I was like, oh, I can watch this too, it's good for me. If you weren't an actress, would you be in STEM? Would you be a scientist? Would you be a mathematician?
Well, yes, STEAM. I'm a dancer, so
there
part
we
of
go.
art.
You're
so,
throwing in STEAM.
yes.
I like that. Art.
So I'd probably be a dancer.
Perfect. Well, I have a feeling you do work that in on the show a little bit.
Yeah.
I've seen
A
you
little
break out
bit.
some moves.
Yes, a little bit. In the new season, yes, we incorporate dance, so
love
you'll get
it.
to see it.
Oh, I can't wait. Thank you so much for being
was
here.
great
Thank you
talking
for
to
supporting
you.
these ladies. It's great. It's great to meet you. Oh, you guys were so excited. Don't forget, all of this live is going to be on the CW December 19th at 9 p.m. everywhere. Everywhere 9 p.m. Yeah, come on over. Ashlyn.
Hello, how are
hey,
you?
how are you? Hey, guys, what's going on? Hey, nice to meet you. So what is tonight? I feel like I got to shake everybody's hand. I'm missing. Here we go. I need to know why tonight? Why do you guys want to be here? Why is it so important to, like, perform and lift up these ladies?
Well,
I'll ask the one dude that I've talked to all night.
Well, Gina Rodriguez is a childhood friend of mine. We both grew up in Chicago. And to be able to be part of anything that she does is something huge for me. And being a mama's boy, anything that has to do with women, I'm a strong supporter of. And and I'm grateful to have these cast of amazing women who are gonna perform my piece I choreographed for tonight.
I love that. And
Yes.
ladies, what would you tell your young self? What would you tell your young self who wants to go out there after her dream to be a dancer, to be a performer? What would you say? Any advice that you wish you would have known?
Yeah, I would say do it all. Have no fear. Don't listen to bad advice.
I like
that. There's a lot of it.
And sometimes just don't listen to advice.
Yeah, right. Just do what's in your heart. Do what's never been done, and don't be afraid.
Just keep training, always work hard, never lose the passion, even if it can get discouraging.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
I agree. And I'm not going to block your shot. Here we go.
I would say just go for it. Don't let naysayers stop you. Just do what's in your heart and just go for it all the way.
I love that. And what would you guys say is the biggest obstacle you guys have had to overcome in the business or personally?
Just all like the downfalls and just trying to get back up there and do it again and just work harder and better yourself and just keep working hard, be strong, be confident.
Be confident. We all kind of need to remember that, right?
Staying true to yourself is the key, and just being honest and humble and just working hard every day.
I'm so excited to watch the performance. You guys can watch it on December 19th on the CW at 9 p.m. Thank you so much. Have fun out there. Jessica Durrell is coming up next. I'm going to grab her in a really cute jumpsuit. Hey, Jessica, how are you? I'm Ashlyn.
How are you?
It's so nice to meet you. Can we do a little fashion cam on you? Do you mind?
Oh, yeah.
That's adorable.
Thank you.
I'm so glad jumpsuits came back.
I know. I love them.
Because all you need is your jumpsuit and your shoes and you're done.
They're comfortable. I was like, I can be comfy and dressed up at the same time. So, yeah.
And you can do a high kick if you have to.
Yeah, your makeup is beautiful.
Oh, thanks. I
You're,
did it myself.
glowing.
Oh, thank
What?
God.
Yourself?
Yeah. See, again, this is
skills.
why it's fun when the ladies get together.
Yeah.
Because we just chit chat.
Exactly.
Who was your role model growing up?
My mother. We're best friends, to this day. My whole life we've been best friends. And yeah, she's always been super supportive of my music and me having to work so hard. She's worked hard with me, and yeah, she's absolutely my best friend.
And who would you say in the industry really influenced you? Who were there strong women that you looked up to in the music industry?
Oh man, Beyonce. She's so strong and she's just incredible.
She's Queen Bee.
Yeah, she's so sexy and classy and a strong woman. So yeah, definitely her.
What advice would you give your teenage self if you could look back with your knowledge now?
I would probably say, don't be so hard on yourself. You're a teenager. You have time to like blossom and grow and become a woman. Don't be so hard on yourself. Nobody has to be perfect.
Yeah. And everybody goes through awkward times. Everybody remembers.
There's
them.
like pictures of literally everybody. I guarantee you, like looking crazy. So it's okay.
It's okay. Embrace it. Embrace
Exactly.
it. Well, thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it.
Thank
Have fun
you.
in there tonight.
Thank you so
for coming to
much.
support these great women.
Oh, thank you.
I really appreciate
Nice
it.
talking to you.
Yeah, you too. Hello, hello. I'm Ashlyn. You look beautiful.
Wow, let's be beautiful together.
Yay, girl night.
Yes, that's what it's all about, right?
Exactly.
Empowering one another, coming together.
And why is that so important?
Especially given the current events. It's incredibly important, like now more than ever. I mean, women run the world. Like, let's just be honest. We birth the world, and we also run the world. So I think it's highly important for us to get together a night like tonight. Gina is amazing for getting together with Marie Claire and making this night a reality and a possibility, because it's each one reach one, right? If we see the impact that these young women will have, then other young women will see it. And so like it just keeps the trickle down effect happens.
Any advice that you could give to little girls out there that want to grow up to be like you?
Oh my gosh, I would say be strong. Be strong. And like in your own strength, whatever that is. It could be a quiet strength, it could be a bold strength, but just own it. Own your strength, because you are powerful.
I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here and supporting these great women.
Thank you for being amazing.
Oh, you are adorable. Thank you. All right, I am waiting for the amazing, beautiful, fabulous, sexy, great Laverne Cox. Probably the only one here that's going to make me feel short. But that's just what happens, because I did not wear my heels tonight. We're so excited to be here at the Young Women Honors. They're going to be live on the CW. Live tonight. They're going to be on CW December 19th at 9 p.m. You're going to see all these amazing honorees, all amazing presenters. And it really is a night to just be inspirational, be happy, and it's great. All right, here's Laverne. Hey, Laverne, Ashlyn. Hi, how are you? Come on over.
Tell me your name.
Ashlyn.
Hello, Ashlyn.
Hello. Now, see, I was just saying before that this is the only night I didn't wear my heels. And now I'm jealous.
It's good. You should not be jealous, because your feet are going to feel so much better by the end of the night than mine will. And I didn't even bring flats. I usually have flats in my purse. This is actually a pretty comfortable heel, so I think I'll be okay.
What? I mean, you're beautiful and smart.
Thank you.
Because that's how it is. That's how you know what the flats in your bag.
And smart is a good combination. I think beauty is important, but intelligence is the thing that lasts. And that's what this evening is about. It's about intelligent, empowering young women. It's so exciting.
And when you think of those women, those young women that look up to you and look up to you as a hero, and what do you want to say to them? What's that nugget that you want to pass on to them?
Well, at this particular moment, this historical moment, on Twitter, I've gotten so many messages from people, from young people, from trans people who have said that I'm really afraid to be who I am now because of what's going on in the world. And what I have said to them is that it's never okay to not live in your truth and to speak your truth. And so I would say to live your truth and to speak your truth, and that your dreams are possible. And our country has been through so much over the 200 plus years that we have existed, and we will get through this.
Laverne, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being a strong, powerful woman. I appreciate that. It's just so nice to hear all these women, to hear their stories from all these different backgrounds, from actors and actresses to physicists to it's amazing. Hi, how are you? Ashlyn, come on over.
Nice to meet you.
I'm a huge fan of the show.
Oh, thank you.
And I am so excited to see that you coming out here to support your female coworker.
Oh, are you
sometimes,
kidding? Of course.
People don't get that message. You know what I mean?
No. It's never been more important. And Gina's the best. And this is just an important event.
When you think of your teenage self, what advice would you give
First
her?
of all, I think about, have I burned all the pictures? Have the braces been destroyed?
Me too. 3 rounds of Accutane on this one. It was not pretty.
I know, it's a time when you kind of grow different. I grew like to the length first in my ears, and like everything else kind of caught up later.
So you look like a baby deer.
So that's when you say teenage self. That's the first thing.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And what else was the rest of the question?
Just what advice would you give her? What advice would you give that
My
little
teenage
girl?
self?
Yeah.
Be okay with your weirdness. It's going to be awesome.
It's true, because as we get older, I think people forget that. It's our weird things that
it's
usually
our weird things that make us special.
Yes.
And when you're a teenager, you're just kind of figuring that out, and you put a lot of emphasis in trying to blend in, but actually, it's who you are, and it's going to be your best qualities when you grow up.
Embrace your
Embrace
quirks.
your inner weird.
Yes, I am so with that. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for being here to support these
pleasure.
great
Thank
ladies.
you.
I really appreciate it. Thank you. You do too. This is why I love girl nights. We just chit chat. It's so great. Thank you. I appreciate it. Next up, we have Victoria Justice right behind me. Hi, how are you? Ashlyn. It's good to see you, Victoria.
Good to see you too.
This evening is so important for
Yes.
young women, and you've been a role model for young women for a long time.
Yeah.
What
thank you.
do you
That's very
think?
sweet of you.
Of course. What do you think is the best thing that you've learned in your journey?
Gosh, I mean, I think just to be kind as much as possible and to treat other people the way that you want to be treated. And I think just remembering that like a small act of kindness, it really goes such a long way.
If you weren't acting, what would you be doing?
Oh, that's a great question. I mean, I love photography. I would love to like delve into that world more. I also love helping people. I love kids like with special needs and just like kids in general. I think that would be really fun.
And I think it's so important right now for people to remember that giving back makes you a good, whole, solid person, right?
100%.
And what's the advice that you could give to the ladies out there that want to have a career like yours? What's that nugget you could give them?
I would give, gosh, I would say, hi ladies. Just work hard. If acting or singing and music is something that you're passionate about, then just go hard, 100%. Be the best that you can at your craft. Practice, and don't give up, because really this business is like 95% rejection.
Yes,
you get told no
that's true.
all the time, but like stay strong, keep thick skin, and remember that when you get told no half the time, it has nothing to even do with you.
That is
so there's nothing you can do about it.
You are so right. Now we like your dress. Do you mind if we get a fashion spin on your cute belt? Is it wrapped all the way around? Oh, that's cute. Yep, I'm digging it. Victoria, thank you so much for talking to us. Have a great night, and thanks for being here to support these amazing women. Melanie. Hey, Melanie, how are you? Ashlyn,
Melanie,
it's so
nice to meet you.
You inspire so many women with your songs. Who inspires you?
I have many women in my life who've inspired me. My mother's an inspiration to me. I would definitely say Whitney Houston vocally. I mean, just the power of what a voice can do through music and make you feel something. Such an inspiration to me. I mean, Whitney's really the sole reason why I've been to become a singer. And other greats like Lauryn Hill and India Arie, Amy Winehouse. I just love the power of storytelling through music and the power of the voice. Yeah.
I love that. I couldn't have said it better. Thank you so much, and thank you for being here, and thank you for continuing to support these amazing young women.
Thank you.
Thank you. Of course. Next up, we have Jenna Dewan Tatum, who's wearing an amazing gown. Hey, Jenna, how are you? I'm Ashlyn. Hi, it's nice to meet you. I'm great. I love your dress.
Thank you.
I feel like every time I interview you, you're wearing something that's very like fun and but it also looks textury. You're a texture girl.
I do like texture. Funny you should know that. Texture and sparkle. Clearly.
So you're just a mermaid in your other life, I'm
yeah,
sure,
yeah, right? Basically. That's exactly. I even have like mermaid hair tonight.
Yeah,
like,
I love
definitely.
it. Why is supporting these young women with diverse backgrounds? Why is it so important, especially for you?
Oh my goodness. Well, I think it's everything. It's our future. It's where we really should be focusing on this sort of the diversity and the accomplishments and the progress and the positivity and everything that this award show sort of stands for. I had to support. I mean, that's incredible. That's everything. It's literally we're the voice of the future. We need to encourage this more than anything.
I completely agree, especially now.
Yes,
it's a very important
especially
time.
now. Yeah.
Especially now.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you for talking with us.
You're
and
so
have
welcome.
fun.
Thank you so much.
All right. Oh, I am waiting for my next. Hi, how are you? I saw you earlier and I was like, I only saw the back of you and I was like, I don't know who's wearing that dress, but it's amazing.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here tonight and supporting and honoring these amazing young ladies from diverse backgrounds with diverse careers. Why is it so important for you to be here tonight?
Number one, I'm here supporting my friend Gina Rodriguez. I'm literally in town for 2 days, and they called me up, can you come? And I said, of course. Number one, it's a women's, honors. I'm here to support. I believe we should support each other more often. And I don't know, I just think they all deserve it, and it's such a diverse group. Just like my show, and I'm so excited to be here.
I was just about to say that. That's actually, I think Orange is the New Black is so interesting in the fact that it's mostly all women, and it really deals with the issues that we all have. But at the end of the day, it's about supporting each other.
Yeah, we all get along somehow in there. And, also
on the
in real
outside.
life.
Also in real life.
Diane Guerrero is my best friend. I hate her, but I love her too.
And what advice would you tell your young self right before
Listen
she was...
to your mother.
Oh,
Okay?
that was like spot on.
Listen to your mother. If I listened to her like at least once, well, I'm here now, but I swear I would have got here faster if I listened to my mother.
Moms are right. The best job in the world is being a mom.
Tell me.
It's true, right?
I think being a woman is so amazing. Especially for me being a Latin woman, I just feel like I don't know, we're passionate with everything we do, the food, the dancing, just the way we are. And I'm just so happy to be here supporting Gina and all these women.
Thank you for being here, and thank you for your amazing art. I appreciate it. Have fun in there. You guys don't forget, this is all coming on the CW on December 19th at 9 p.m. You're going to be able to watch the entire award show with performances, presenters, and everything. Hey, Zuri. Hi, cutie. How are you?
How are you?
Great. I'm so great.
You
It's good
look
to see you.
fabulous.
Thank
Good to
you.
see you
You do
too.
too. You do too. Now, why is this evening so important?
Oh my God. First of all, it's the first of its kind. It's so exciting. Me personally, young women's empowerment is just right up my alley. So the fact that Gina Rodriguez is at the top of her career, like in her prime, and chooses to use her platform to empower young women across the globe, not just in Hollywood or just in the industry, but honestly, more importantly, outside of it, that speaks to me. So I'm just excited to help support that.
And there's so many little girls that look at our jobs and they want them. What's the best advice you can give them?
Work hard. It's not, we're on camera, right? So it's fun and we get dressed up and that's exciting. But on the day-to-day, it's producing, it's writing, it's pitching stories, it's getting your hands dirty that really makes you stand out. And so regardless of what industry you're in, I've found that that's what helps you rise to the top, is proving that you're willing to do the work. And in an age of photos and videos and filters, it's easy to think you don't have to, but I encourage young girls to do the work.
I completely, 100% agree with you. Zuri, thank you so much.
So
and thank
good
you
to
for
see
being
you.
here.
You look beautiful.
You do too. Have fun in there, okay? Thank you. I have Karen Civil coming up right next. Hi, Karen. Hi, Karen. You can bring your champagne if you want. It doesn't matter. We have Karen Civil coming up right now. She's an amazing author. She actually launched her own brand. It's really all about making sure that women know that you can do anything. That you can do anything. And we're so excited just to have all these amazing people here. Hi, how are you?
Karen Civil.
Karen, it's so nice to meet you. What would you tell your 12-year-old self that you know now? What's that advice you would give to that young lady?
The advice I would give to 12-year-old Karen is don't take things so personal and to have thick skin. Because we all go through the motions of thinking life is over. I remember when Full House ended. I remember when NSYNC broke up. And literally you thought life was over, and it's just like it only got better. We got Justin Timberlake albums. We still got plenty of comedy on ABC. So life really doesn't end when we think it is. So that would be it.
And for the women that want to be in your shoes, that want to break into the fashion industry, that want to take over the world, what advice would you give them?
My advice to the women who kind of want to take over is never put a limit on your expectations, on your drive, or your work ethic. Because we all go through this phase where we're like, okay, I'm gonna give myself 6 months. And we live in this social digital world where we're able to watch everyone else's accomplishments, and we don't realize we have to pace ourselves. We have to remember the turtle and the hare. So pace yourself, live your race, run your race, enjoy life. It's an up and down roller coaster, but just enjoy that life. Yeah.
It is a marathon, not a sprint, right?
It is definitely a marathon, and my sneakers are tied on.
Oh, I love that. I'm gonna totally borrow that if you don't mind.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I love it. Well, thank you for being here to support these
Thank
great
you so
ladies.
much.
And have a wonderful night in
Thank
there.
you.
Okay. Oh, I mean, it's getting crazy in here. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? It's so nice to meet you. So, one of my favorite shows is yours. Thank you. And thank you guys for always being so spot on with what's happening in current events. I cannot wait to see some of the newer episodes.
I can't either.
I think it's going to be super interesting. When you were starting off, what was the biggest obstacle you had to overcome?
When I was starting off, I actually feel like a lot of the obstacles come now as I am reaching my teenage years. What's really amazing is that my mother, my parents, my team all protected me. Very enthusiastic yell over there. All protected me when I was really little, and I feel like as I grow up, what's interesting is to see the cross connection between politics and activism and acting and how they all connect. And so one, it's amazing to be on a show like Blackish, but it does come with its fair share of being on such a socially aware show. It comes with its fair share of haters. And I mean, it also has taught me to be vocal, and I feel like that has been such an amazing lesson, just how to verbalize my own opinions. But the Hope episode came out, and while we had such an amazing response, we also had a couple trolls.
We always do.
I feel like everybody in their life, whether on social media or in real life, have a couple trolls.
And I feel like sometimes that's a learning experience. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Like, there's always going to be haters.
And it's like you learn how to have a constructive conversation, because it's so easy to be like, you know what, back off, who even cares about you?
Yes.
Versus taking a moment to take a step back and be like, that actually hurt my feelings, and this is why. People have actually come back to apologize.
Nice.
Yes.
That's impressive. And this evening, I shouldn't even say this evening, in your life, who do you look up to? Who are those women that were always strong role models to you?
I mean, definitely the women around me. I am born into a family of educators and activists. My cousin Anusha is here, who is an Iranian space tourist. She went to the space station. Oh, I know, right? Then my auntie Mel is a lifelong educator. My auntie, who I just call auntie, is a lifelong educator, and my grandfather's a Black Panther, but my mother is like the epitome of a strong woman, and I feel like just having those examples in my life allowed me to look in my family and be like, look at how amazing my family is.
Awesome.
Look at how awesome I'm expected to be. And it was cool to have that as an expectation. Just like, oh no, this is feasible.
Yeah.
This is attainable.
And I think that's what tonight's all about. It's honestly, it's for the little girls that want to be a physicist, and they're like, oh, I can be that physicist girl. I can do it.
This is not like a way out there expectation. Yeah. This can happen, and can happen today.
Well, thank you so much, and thank you for being here to help support all these great women and being a great woman yourself. Of course, thank you. And I can't wait for new episodes. Yay! You're welcome. Hi, Dawn. How are you? I'm Ashlyn Cousteau. It's nice to meet you. Here, I'm gonna try to get us back on our marks a little bit, if you don't mind.
There we are.
Why? Oh, go ahead. Let's make sure everything looks good.
Good.
Okay. Why is this evening so important?
I think it is such an critical time to sort of lift each other up as women. I am just thrilled that this event involves such a diversity of professions, of experiences, and that the honorees themselves are from such a wide range of, it's really incredible when you think about it. I just can't imagine a more pressing and fitting time and urgent time that we are so with abandon celebrating each other. So I'm thrilled to be here.
Now, if you weren't doing what you're doing, what was your backup?
Oh gosh, I had so many backups.
Oh, did you? Are you a backup person?
I'm
Oh, I
totally
love
a
that.
backup. But it's not even a backup person. It's just more I have so many interests. And so many things go into making me, you know what I mean? And I think that's why this event is so important. It's just that sort of green light that you actually can take ownership of that and become whatever you want to become, no matter your background, no matter your circumstances. It's really transformative, really.
Who was your role model growing up? Your female
Oh,
role model?
well, my first one was my mother, to be honest with you. You know, I'm a daughter of an immigrant, and to sort of watch her journey as deeply American as any other, that was really my source of strength as a young woman growing up. I think she embodies fearlessness and courage and all the things that we strive to embody as women in the world. So my mom was definitely my first.
I agree.
Yeah.
Tonight they're saying that the future is female, and I love that. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's true.
Yeah, women.
Especially right now.
Absolutely. I think women are sort of the new men.
I
You
know.
know what I mean? Like, it's true.
I like that.
It's true. I think that we bring, not only do we bring all of our intelligence and all of our capability and all of our accomplishment, but we also bring the things that make us women, the sensibilities and the
Empathy.
sensitivities, the empathy, all of that.
Yes.
And there could not be a more important time that we come to the table with all of that. So I'm for us
Yay,
all the
me
way.
too. Girl high five.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you so much, and have a great time in there. And I really appreciate you talking to us. Thank you. It's just like, it's like a big, fun slumber party that we're having tonight. I'm really excited about. Hi, Jason. Come on over, Jason. Hi, how are you? What's going on?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. Okay, we're getting really smushed in here, but why is this evening so important? Why is it so important that we uplift these amazing young women?
Oh man, with everything going on right now, why not?
I know.
I think this needs to be represented. And I love that it's not just the entertainment industry. You know, there's a lot of women doing things in all kinds of fields. So this is really good.
I think we have a physicist, 2 Olympians. It's amazing. What was your backup plan?
Backup plan?
Like mine
For
was
tonight?
no. Mine like for my career. I was gonna be a vet.
Okay.
Until my parents told me that sometimes the animals die, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah. You know what?
I don't know
That's
about
why
that.
I'm always scared to get a pet. Because I know the day may come. But who's to say they're going to come before me?
That's true. Well, especially if you get like a bird.
Right.
So they live for like 100 years. Who was your role model growing up?
For me, I love Angela Bassett. I'm a huge fan. I'm an actress, so she's so talented and authentic. And then, not to be corny, but my mom.
No, we've been getting lots of love.
Yes.
Mom love tonight.
My mom's military. She just came back from Afghanistan, so.
Oh my gosh.
She's you know, one of the women to honor.
She is a strong, that is the definition of a strong woman. A mother and serving in our military. Bravo.
Yeah.
So you did really have an absolutely fabulous role model then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was no joke.
She belongs here.
Right. Okay, we're getting her next year. That's the deal, right? Next year, Mom is coming.
Yeah.
Done. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Have fun tonight. You guys have a great time in there, okay? Okay, bye. Hi, who do I got? I got Jason. Jaden. Not Jason. That's why my IFB isn't stuck in my ear. Hi, Jaden. How are you? Ashlyn, come on over.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Oh, it's great to be here.
Thank you for participating today. Why are these evenings so important? Why is lifting up girls in our society so important, especially now?
Okay.
Loaded question.
I think it's important just like to celebrate the capacity like of women, just their intelligence and their accomplishments. And you know, I got excited when I got the invite, and I looked at like the list and I was like, holy crap.
Yeah.
Like these girls have so much to be proud of, and that got me excited and inspired because I just think that it's an effect, it's just empowerment, and I think that we work and achieve more as a group. And especially now, I think it is even more so. Like it's a good reason to come out, be loud about it, and just keep our voices loud and just keep putting like just great inventions and accomplishments out there.
And I also think it's important to really support each other. That it's as a collective group, we're stronger together. And I think that a lot of times, sometimes that gets lost, especially in our industry. It can. What do you think has been the biggest hurdle you've had to overcome in your career? Or even as a young girl, I would say. For me, teenage years, not good. Just those were my hurdles.
That in itself is another thing. I think in terms of career, it's just persistency. There's a lot of no's in this industry, profession, and it's just keep, that's the big thing, where it's like being able to almost adjust to rejection, if that makes sense. So that's probably the biggest thing, I think.
And I feel like no doesn't mean the end of the world. It means go knock on another door, usually.
No, I think the best thing for me recently was kind of like going, oh no, that's great. That means there's an open door that's like supposed to open, and that this one, if I had like just, if I can't let go of it, the one that's supposed to open isn't going to be available for me. So that's,
And any advice that you would give to young ladies out there, besides persistence and don't worry about those closed doors, is there anything else that you would say?
I think it's just, I don't think that, if I always think, how do I put this? It's this idea, if you love something, if you hear like something that's your calling, just don't stop. That it's almost like this, it's cliche, but like follow your bliss, whatever that might be, but you yourself, your body, your consciousness, it knows like it knows more than any other person that's gonna know. So
trust in yourself.
Yes.
Trust in that drive.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I agree, because that's what I did too, and I'm sure that's what you did also. But thank you for being here. Thank you for being here to represent these ladies. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Nicole Oppenheimer's coming over, I think. Oh no, I'm sorry. Are you sure? Oh, we got dissed by the guy. No, it's okay. Hi, how are you? Ashlyn, come on over. How are you? I'm gonna put you on that spot right there.
Okay.
This is a big night.
It is.
How you feeling?
Excited. It's wonderful. It's such a great cause. I mean, just honoring women that do amazing things and really just kind of powering through and not letting anything hold them down. What an amazing thing.
What would be the advice that you would give yourself when you were like a teenager?
Oh man, I think as a teenager is just don't give it any thought. Like don't even let it hold you back. Like there isn't a thing. We build it up in our own mind and in our culture, but it's not there. We can do anything. Women are amazing, and just ignore it. Just block it out. Ignore it.
I like that.
And just as you go through, just it's not even a problem.
And it's at the end of the day, if you want to be a physicist, go be a physicist. If you want to go be an astronaut, be an astronaut.
It's
you can do it.
Yeah, like just look at your passion, figure out what it is. It can be anything. It's not these stereotypical, boundaries. It's not someone told you, or I only know that I can do these 5 professions. It's literally anything you want to do. I love it. I want to do it. Do it. And even if it's never been done, I go, oh, a woman doesn't traditionally do it. Why does it matter? I mean, if you're good at it, you're good at it.
Exactly.
So.
And let's be honest, sometimes the women are better at it. Just saying. Usually we are.
A lot better at it.
Sorry to all the little boys watching. You're great too. But tonight's all about the ladies.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Yes. Thank you for supporting these great ladies.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, this has been such an amazing evening of inspiration, of power, of strength. When I think of Laverne Cox being here, when I think of the amazing physicists that we met tonight, when I think of the athletes that were here, I mean, everybody from all different sectors of careers is here. They're at the top of their game, and they're amazing. And you know what that means? That means you can do it too. Anybody out there watching, you can do whatever you want through hard work, determination. And STEM careers are really cool. I'll say that. Tonight, I also want to thank Marie Claire for having us here. The Young Women Honors obviously are going to air on CW on December 19th at 9 p.m. all across the country. I want to see all you guys there. You're going to see these amazing performers. You're going to see the presenters, the celebs, and the amazing young women that we are honoring here tonight. Again, that is the Young Women's Honors on CW, December 19th at 9 p.m. Thank you all so much for watching. We really appreciate it. We hope you're inspired, and go get it, guys.